or anything, you know, will not get that kind of sense for judge, you know. But for the fact that God give you 5 senses, it don't deliberately for no be fake. Don't be able to see before plan. Yes, there are things and they will not able to control. That thing called natural occurrence. These are things that they go beyond the control, not inevitable things there. But there are certain things that are disaster how they can congenerator, we dey generator, we dey germinator, we dey build am small. We dey build go on the beach, we dey push. Even inside you outside the breathe, we dey push. Just like the move side, 4 days ago, we see the disaster that took place where more than 800 plus people have died, and I happened because people deforestation took place, and you know, and we know the point is people like people side the breathing space inside this for where they cover for we the soil. People like go build up to the flush. Back then, we talk about like, you know, anyway, not just stuff and we'll fight, I will continue. We will be analyzed, we will be back. And we also can see acting commissioner of ECSL don't give some of the work they can do, but I think I'm going to say Plight watch. When I watch this guy, and I'm going to be very bold and be deliberate on this one when it comes to certain things. I think the people of Sierra Leone have to wake up for one thing. The reality is clear. It's not Edmond Sylvester, Naige for man. That election will become 2028. It's as well as okay. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah. All right. So sorry about that. I don't know if I get everything or I will go back again. Now, if we when I get the conversation that. So what would the time for talk? Edmond Sylvester. I'll be sure the time for mention was that was Sylvester. If not Edmond Sylvester, the acting commissioner, I hope so now they get me clear now. The acting commissioner ECSL. If Nanande Nainde in charge of the election where they can 2028, if for as well we just forget about even going for votes. And honestly, we Naya perhaps we would champion that if not change. We would tell people and plain say no point not if I go vote. Except perhaps you aren't going to endorse, so you aren't going to waste your time. Because these are the very guys where they're on record, we get there on record, Lico using where they create the scenario for give it, for put you in a position where in the entire world disgrace we by referring to we as country where we're not democratic or probably we have or problematic when it comes to election. Country them be the press today that's change. But the reason why they bring on kind of the limelight, let people enjoy the sea and aware. Of course, I don't know the opposition. It look like then they in bed with which would they behind the scene. It's very very difficult for say. And somebody now this platform called yesterday, and I think we don't more or less they get people how people and they analyze things. If this is just hypothetical, which go rule out, if this man ECSL boss, this current acting, he passed parliament, he become the ECSL chairman, when he rig, now they also say if he get for rig, he rig, because at the end of the day, then people here they know say they all get problem with the international community because of what them be do, and probably if there is a change of government other than SLPP, potentially or possibly, then go ask for investigate that commission day. So common sense, we can say this are common talk. Let me just use common sense. How would those people overnight they just then just change into sense and say, okay, would they create for a clean, transparent, free, fair election? No worries. Okay. And anyway, with the cameras, this we just push a lot of guys for finish the headlines there. And of course, Ivory Coast, the same problem they did. Alassane Ouattara, You want to go for another time, in time be done, it take another time. You want to go back. This is what Africans are good at, but depriving country, create commotion, and the rest we can say how it can happen. And Zelensky meets Trump in the White House today, plus European leaders then as a way for forge peace now Ukraine between Ukraine and Russia. As always, as you see, we jump back to issues there. We're not done with Komon-Tok there. Even when you are, you say, okay, today, Mr. Komon-Tok did for rest, but the guys, but, well, it's good for serve the community. And this, if not this way, we spend with life for Git to Salon, we really, really enjoy that. And we also tell them plenty thank you because, of course, now I get the platform. All right, today come just now for comfort and partner issues. They are better one, and of course, today will be an interesting program. They come.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mama salon. Now we all come together as one.
All right, so straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. It's just a gentle reminder. We may know, everybody know a lot as well. We can say it in sharing is caring. Please consider that. It means a lot to seriously, it means a lot. Please consider that. And we just want to tell we Fambul and Komon-Tok. I'm at the YouTube. Now let's just try flop listing to 50. We don't do right now 49,500. It just left 5. Though people away come na Facebook just come up from nowhere. Then they're on the 42, 43. If we're not able to take 500 for some flop, Lord just gets round number, yeah. Not for bad, we're not consider that Facebook family. You can still go because some people there trust me, they will put it on Facebook and then it's fine, they're okay. Some people they like YouTube, For me, I like YouTube because I able go through my history. Anyway, it's a preference. Everybody gets what you like. Anyway, I just say that just into people. Now we come. So what will they do first? I want to put this 13 people there and then lost their life. But before we come with, I think Lord play the clip of the minister. After that, the article where Ezekiel writes, we will kind of read for now, and the interview we do, and from there we could continue with the first lady in saga with the Koidu Holdings. Today, would they go before? Would they go before? They go before. Don't can be but not so. Don't give what the minister say about the issue as how they can try for find out button. Not so. Would they come?
Let them go get stranded out there. So really ask the communities so that then we see how then we'll work with the police and the security services for work together so that one, then we'll protect the property for Koidu Holdings, because if it vandalized and thieving go on at the place, and that would be a very good example for we, and we feel say investor confidence also can be eroded because maybe other people don't want to come invest. They find where they can let them meet most of the property they intact. But the concession area huge. It's about 7 square miles in Gode. So the challenge for the security services is a lot. Even if you put 1,000 people on that ground, it really will continue to be a challenge. But then in our meeting today with all the stakeholders, council paramountings, the council mayors and chairpersons, the security and other members of the community, we all agree say we will work together. First and foremost, set up a committee, and that committee for get a time of reference, and then if we look at the short, mid and long-term solutions. But the solution also will include looking at the welfare of the affected workers will be in there, because most of them, they are seriously affected. Even some of them, they die now because of the payments, especially the benefits. So I get a lot of those messages, so which I have to take back, and then we'll say the committee for the artwork, and they will come up with some recommendations very shortly. Mr. Augustine Sheku will chair the committee with a look at those recommendations.
Right. So, Minister, waiting on our expectation from the solutions, waiting on some of the solutions that we said here, some of the issues that we're relating to Koidu Limited security, drugs issue, and all of the things that we.
Well, my expectations are that first and foremost, there will be a robust security in place, where comprised of not only the community people, but even the security services working together, so that there won't be any doubts, any mistrust or distrust, and they will get a robust security. And also we will get people involved directly in the safety and security of Honor. Because as minister, I'm responsible for the protection of property, protection of life, and also to ensure that people feel safe in the whole of Sierra Leone, not only in Kono.
Mr. Minister, the engagement we've been getting with stakeholders and today end up with recommendations. How you get for do, or what you get for do with the recommendations, and now that you don't get them, how you get for work on them?
Well, I don't actually answer that way having a talk. And you've been there. We don't agree, say those recommendations should now go to a committee within the setup, so that they will come up with short, medium, and long-term solutions.
How Minister, it will be very important for let we know how far the case day with Koidu Limited.
Definitely, honestly, I have no idea. But again, that's one of the requests made to me for like engage my colleague ministers, especially in mines and also labor, to let them know where we are. And there has been an appeal for that to be fast-tracked, so that there is conclusion and a resolution to this whole problem.
Right. So finally, Mr. Minister, you say you visit the Koidu Limited mining company together with the authority. What if not science message or advice you will give to the district of Kono generally? Observation.
Yeah, I find out say the place is really very big, and policing it, securing it is really very challenging. And also I find out say it's under attack by people willing to go thief there or vandalize the property. But the security services, the police and the military, especially when they do their best under the circumstances. Really, I mean, if you reach there, you go there yourself, you will feel sorry for them. It's not the rain, the cold, the place not get light at night, and we need to go when they try for police then, they are challenged, right? Ensuring that they respect human rights, then they're free for human rights violations. And because of a certain happening where some police officers were charged to court, they really even affect the morale and also the resolve of the police officers for police the place with confidence, because they will say they could also be subjected to court action if anything go wrong where then things say it's a violation of the right of a person. Where of course they will say then they do, and then we do the right duty, because we are good place. Although it ain't a court now, I don't want to be caught say for sub judice. I mean, of course, I'm a lawyer, so go comment on it, but according to it, this person jumped about 3 fence, the perimeter, the second and the third for go.
Okay, so Law left the minister over there. So the key points where you go take from here: one, in this interview, it confirms say again multiple information will come up from people when are ex-workers we don't die. Some then die out of starvation or I mean depression. Some then die out of heart attack. Some then die out of emotional distress. And some the woman they left them. Like I said, this information, this will not so today we get her. We don't get her from I think a week ago. I'll be trying to get something for verify from Connor. Now this net we verify make we say, oh, if I'm follow at least people know. And fortunately we'll be able to get this information again from the government to your side. So what did the minister they talk? People and die. We don't, depression, it kill fast. It kill fast. Some high blood pressure, when you get certain condition, I mean certain thing they meet you, certain difficulties, circumstances meet you. And some people, the woman they don't left them, they don't, of course, if you not get money for take care of yourself, I go able to get woman, I go able to sustain woman. So some of the woman they left there, don't they would for quite some time, job not they. So some of the and some of the thing where the minister talk say, he say no, they don't even know side the case day. The status of the case, they don't even know how I did. Because the last time where he say Madam Fatima Tabio said they sued them, and Koidu Holdings back say they sued them. But Koidu Holdings first 13 instead counter with 13 lawyers there. From there, we not hear nothing again. And what we are in the next day, they don't fire 1,000 plus people there. And he say they want let this thing resolve because they want to create investor confidence. If this not resolved, perhaps potential investors there, then go pray for kind investor at the country salon. But at this, we all be the time for talk. Issues like this, not to they come by violence because the people that come through Koidu Holdings not just come during this regime, they don't exist there for quite some time, and then come through the legal means. So if we are all accountable for the then they violate the workers' rights, Lord just put us so in that way there. We get for doing in channel we are in, it could be more suitable, it could be more appropriate, it could be more diplomatic, it could be more professional. But the biggest problem we get today, where we get as a nation, the civil society space has been shrink. It only reduced to a point that we're not able to understand, because now all of their civil society ways, so majority of them look like the other day a consortium where CSO Mambu and be the leader. Then grab, instead of them talk about what Mother Bio talking at parliament in speech, then pull a statement for go talk say, then cause the then ridicule the vice the first lady, then waste people in time for no good reason, because news naturally they trend now you go just say because you just there for jump on her. It's disgrace. So what are the time for talk? The whole way Madam Fatima Biobi do now the work of the first now the work of the civil society. If actually, but I don't some politicians say, then they hide behind that space there for let at least the fend way that I make if not get for see other one and get for commodities. This keketoma them. I was say fatoma them. If you get for see the one they no more, then say go go surprise. Why would they mention that? Because Chadi now one of the vocal voice when it comes to civil society, well in presence of the space, it's questionable. And people are not just questioning because they don't say they dance with the people in a particular, you dress just like the same thing where people all be they speculate say Mambu na be CSO Mambu na SLPP, even though we don't can at this platform. We have several times it denied, they go we are the denying, but we know say na lie they lie. But you know go just count a guess where lie say no a lie they lie. You lie for lie prove himself just like how. So again, if you not see other civil society. The Lavali then go for Komo one day, then go for other senior position. No surprise. So it's really, really difficult. Now, this thing we will find out. Now we just put Ezekiel Suluku. Now do this. So then we read on for now. Then we explain. Now interview do for with people. Regret, frustration, and cry. Family, just 1 second, please. Just 1 second.
Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beats. Come on, talk, where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, it's now we voice. Army soup, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration and vibes, we they come from. Come on, talk, I'm a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Come on, talk.
All right, so Fambul, my apologies. I hope say the music not the on, right? I hope say the music not the on. Not the zone. Okay, now rush quick law explain to now. Waiting take place with 13 people. According to Ezekiel Suluku in findings, 13 people that don't lost their life. Um, it's a the long-standing crisis at the former Octare mining company in Kono district has taken tragic turn as former employees raise alarm over a string of sudden death among their colleagues. From February to date, 13 workers have lost their lives, a toll that surviving staff linked to crippling economic and emotional pressure they are enduring following the company closure and unresolved benefits disputes. The closure, which came after months of industrial action and unrest, remains shrouded in controversy. Many in the community recall the heated protest in which the First Lady, Dr. Fatima Bio, was reportedly during a tense moment at the mines, a move critics say emboldened some riotous actions by workers. Those confrontations, while initially seen as an effort to secure workers' rights, ultimately contributed to the mine shutdown, leaving hundreds jobless and frustrated. Now, this is not the preamble way Sulu could be the time for maybe for all understand the background of the situation. Now, in this is like we don't go again, baby, because we understand. Just like I did the preamble. Now we see now the Mr. Kombasandi will be the interview. Let's see what he say. Speaking to this medium, Mr. Kombasandi, a senior blaster in the mines department, voiced deep sorrow and anger. We highlight an idea on the thick side. So, from February to now, we have lost 13 of our fellow workers due to hopelessness, lack of income, and the absence of our benefits. Many of us have been forced to sell our land, our houses, and the property we worked for over years just to put food on the table. He lamented. He regrets. So this man, Mr. Komba, when I be the senior blaster, now in talk so, according to the information we get, more than 13 of them company then die out of hopelessness. Some of them then begin selling property, they host them, their land, just anything no more. I mean, of course, if some other work at that place they for 10 years, 15 years or more. So you look at it, you don't get permanent job, and some they not be actually happen to a lot of people. They're not be they put contingency plan just in case the work left me or something happen or maybe I sick. Contingency plans say not in most workers and because they face it and get a secure job, so then go proceed for continue for work. So in this circumstance, when this thing just come abruptly, it just come up from the blue, not be expecting. Then fire them without benefits. What's happen as some of them the things all them be done by the property, the host, the land, and then begin sell out because you get for it. And some of them the depression make them collapse. Some they say na heart attack. Some they say na high blood pressure and pressure just shoots up. And they very easy for kill. So now that's it itself for puts now. Let's go before. It further revealed that 3 workers are currently in critical condition without access to proper medication or nutrition. Families are collapsing under the pressure, with many children facing the grim reality of missing school when it reopens in September. So the situation is getting even worse for the fact that other people and 3 of them colleagues they already in a hospital in a critical condition. In a critical condition where because of nutrition, they know that it's fine and support's no there, and of course medical challenge again with this current status where some of them people are. So 13 on that 3 days in a critical condition. We don't know if they will survive or not as how the situation unfold. Seeing your child, they even also mentioned next month school open. Imagine for let you see you picking. You see, don't it's painful. You prefer for let you be angry, let you begin go school rather than also don't host, I'll read on quick one. Seeing your child stay home because you can't pay school fees is painful, more painful than going hungry yourself, he added. Kombasandi accused the workers' union of being stubborn and failing to listen to their members when compromise was manageable, when compromise with management was possible. There was a leaked audio where plenty of people have been listened to, where somebody, one of the mine worker, be try for talk to the paramount chief na Konodi. Not so I don't know if we get it again because time not follow bring and come, but plenty wanna be listening. I go viral where the paramount chief they actually talk off record, not knowing say somebody was recording him behind the scene when he was saying those things. And now here comes the reality on the ground. The reality is stark, it's real, it's painful. This is excruciating pain. It's evidence. This now the reality. It's then company them. They miss the opportunity where it be possible for make them get an arrangement because the first lady tell them say, "Una no go work." This not to me words. The first lady say, "Una no go work. Una listen." Nobody not so. Then choose for listen the first lady. Then neglect the management and the situation come out of control. Now they depend die small. 13 don't die first, according to the information we gather. Three days in a critical condition. The first lady sit down careful, is careful. In ambition, according to social they get now for let it be flag bearer. You don't even care. You don't even talk about that stuff. You not even hear about this. Now we continue here. We told the union to accept some of the management's offers, bags of rice and medical support and job continuity, but they refused. Today we are paying the price. Combas and the accused workers union of being stubborn and failing to listen to their members when the compromise management was possible. We told the union to accept some of the management's offers, bag of rice, medical support, and job continuity, but they refused. So these are the things when we listen on that audio, that leak audio, where the paramount chief they say yes, Koidu Holdings not to not to heaven we go okay. There are a lot of challenges, but if you check about the job, how much they pay them 8 million, something like that, roughly. Even the civil servant said they will pay them more than 5, 6, 7 times. You know, it hard for let you get job with that kind of. And so there wasn't a chance whether for you to even talk with the company for where some of them say where the company be done willing for do. But then they listen to the first lady and say the first lady can publicly they tell the workers and say, "Una no go work. No, we sit down." Not so? Yeah, God they watch her. No, we go. The story of Tamba Aliu, a long-serving driver and a lady sorry, from the Watling department stands as a painful reminder of the crisis. Tamba Aliu's voice still echoes in his colleagues' memories, warning that hardship would follow if the situation was not resolved. Meanwhile, Ayalebi, one of the most recent victims, was said to have cried bitterly in his final days. Okay, I think one of the guy where the TFO explained, where them they warn the company and say, "Pa, the union talk to the workers and make them see reason for accept some of the conditions where the company ready for offer. Otherwise, if it not happen, pain go come, bitterness go come." This man in final days, they say he cried bitterly before he passed away. He said he worked for nothing and would die without receiving his salary. Sandy recalled his voice heavy with emotion. Beyond the personal tragedies, workers warn of lasting damage to Connor's investment climate. The vandalism and the destruction of mine property during unrest have discouraged potential investors. Other companies will think twice before coming to Connor. No one wants to invest where they fear destruction and theft, Sandy stress. The social cost is also devastating. Broken homes, abandoned spouses, men stripped of their dignity as providers. So this is a point. This is the area that I want you to pay attention to clearly. Now, we've seen how this thing they play. Investor confidence now one key thing where anybody want go pump millions. You look at what did the minister they talk back just for a few minutes now. They want to restore investor confidence, but it's not about just talking that you're gonna restore investor confidence. Look at what is happening in that particular place right now. Vandalism they take place, stealing of the property of the company, and the place is so vast that security there. Even they know they are assigned the security, they say they're also involved in stealing. So tell me, how down they go improve investor confidence? I doubt it. And see that the social costs. Homes and they broke. People and they left man, the woman and they left their man there. You know, things. the dignity of a man. One of the things we own society, and also that part of the way woman, woman they on your own. In other words, I mean, able also for you own. With salon mentality, we believe say you as a man, if you provide for the woman. Now, if you provide for the woman and the breadwinner, but if you don't get her, they lost your respect. Trust me, no matter how that woman they like you, they lost your respect. Now we end that at the end, quick one. Most of us have been left by our wives. It's okay. Continue. Most of us have been left by our wives because we cannot care for them. We are broken men, he admitted. The workers are now calling on the government of Sierra Leone to intervene decisively, mediating between the company and the union and the affected families. We need urgent action because each day without a solution brings more pain, more hunger, and more death, Sandy pleaded. The workers are now calling on the government of Sierra Leone to intervene decisively, mediating between the company, the union, and the affected families. We need urgent action because each day without a solution brings more pain, more hunger, and more death. As Kono struggle with the aftershock of the hotel shutdown, the crisis of these former workers stand as a grim reminder that behind every industrial dispute are human lives, and the cost of inaction is mentioned not just in job loss, but in loss of lives. Alek Wedis, as Suluku, thank you very much for compiling this, and it just makes whole sense. This is exactly what we have been saying. Wrong is wrong. If Koidu Holdings treating workers in wrong, then wrong. And but if you come take an approach with a wrong approach, they say two wrong, not so, can't make one right. Look, people in the law, it's not about just losing your life, they lost your dignity. People they are not lost in life. Okay, Lord put first, they are not lost in life because let God sorry for them. Rest in peace. But you as a man, as a mortal man, you need respect. And how you get respect if you're not able to take care of yourself? How you get respect if you're not able to take care of your family? How you get respect if you're not able to send your picking go to school? How you get respect if you're not able to feed yourself? How you get respect if you're not able to dress fine? How you get respect if you're not able to map among your man? You not just say yes, me a responsible person. Now take you into history, the person will cause all this. From
under supervisor, take hand on, then go able for increase. If you not supervisor go up, they not go increase. I say what's the cost in Sierra Leone and then for increase. So now, now we don't reach to that point where they don't almost agree. But we get some dog motorman and then government here, where as long as they give them brown envelope, they will sell them birthrights to anybody.
Exactly, Mama.
For some reason, they don't believe say somebody there inside this government will go help them, let them not pay this money.
Yes.
Now what for let Koidu Holdings no say? Me no get the power. Papa God na get the power. But una waiting up na ya so na una get that power dey. If una no work, Koidu Holdings no they make money. And for any day Koidu Holdings make no work for 24 hours, it dey cost them millions.
All right, you see, Mohammed Kamarin Babi talked something then there's back then, Body Saga. He said if actually the first lady is genuine, he believe what they say, if we're supposed to support these workers, because as he said, the plan for take them people are going to court, open that because if I take you going to court, because I believe say I get a case against you. According to her, he get a lot of dossier we collect where proof say Koidu Holdings violates the terms and conditions of those workers, and therefore they're supposed to pay. Why they pay them small money until you win the case, and when you win the case, what did happen? You take back your money. Well, I'll bring down some of the bogus talk there and the talk that way no materialize to anything. I'll just remind you because sometimes we issue and so boku that with the start one issue not even done another one come not so. This one a very very important thing where it get untold effect on it is 10 we name as a nation first for the fact that we know able to get investor confidence in itself. Anyway, let's take you back into memory lane.
and they find me wanting for corruption. I know one day member anti-corruption investigate me when they find me wanting for corruption. And I also want for bring to Koidu the attention, say, I do not work for government of Sierra Leone, and I do not take salary from the government of Sierra Leone. Just in case, if you don't know, I do not work for the government of Sierra Leone, and I do not take salary from the government of Sierra Leone. So where is the corruption here? I don't know. So I want Launa all know, say, this not to, the video where they go take people, house them, pictures them, for saying that me gets them. This now all a way for make sure, say, then paint me look bad na this country as if I don't know what I do. So yesterday, we are now sue Koidu Holdings and tell them, say, if they not retract waiting they say about me, will they go court? Now I send the letters them where we don't summon them with to in the owner we get the company. This morning, now he email me. He tell me, say, they not don't investigate me yet for house. They not don't investigate me yet for me picking them. Let me know, say, if they go after me, it go after the government of Sierra Leone, it go after everybody where stand in the way, and the email is right here. So it don't already confirm to me, say, this journalist here will go investigate me. Indeed, na Koidu Holdings send. And he said that they can continue for investigating me. It already sent me that email. So which is fine. And I'm ready and I'm prepared for whatever. I don't care whatever the consequences are, as long as it is for my people. If it means it will cost me my life to protect my people, that is what I am going to do. I will stand with these workers. So please, Koidu Holdings, Koidu Limited, do your worst. I am waiting. And like I said to you, see you in court. And I will see you in court. Thank you, me people. This na the narrative. The final thing before I go, please. I they also put out an audio where Koidu Limited and owner, no afraid God. If they tell we ministers then, the person where they talk to it, they tell and say we ministers then are useless ministers then. That the ministers then are useless. If they also, on this very audio, if they talk and they clearly say, in don't tell David Sengele is sack the Minister of Mines.
I'm not going to be threatened and these useless ministers, because they're all useless, in my opinion.
Now, would that na Koidu Holding, would that na the owner of Koidu Holding, we go instruct a city minister for sack in company minister? When are the presidents, na he employed all too? The audio also, I go make them available to una all. Let una know the kind policy where we they deal with, or the kind people that where we they deal with, we get Koidu Limited.
He's useless. If he worked for me, I'd fire him straight away. And I told the First Minister, they should fire him. Useless.
So if we as Sierra Leoneans, if we not take your rights now in we own hands and say enough is enough, me, I am ready. Like I said, you don't have to like me, but you will love your country. You don't have to be proud of me, but you will protect the interests of our people. If that for me, you do, it is enough. You don't need to speak to me even. But we are not fighting for Fatima here. We are fighting for Sierra Leoneans. Not one, not two. We are fighting for over 10,000 families. Because for every, we are talking about 1,025 workers. For every one worker, you will have nothing less than 100 family that depends on that worker. And these are the people, an entire district, where every person inside Koidu is affected today because of this Koidu Holdings, the dishonesty. And yet still, they say then they investigate me. They demand, they brag, na in email say, they don't instruct in lawyers, the way na excited lawyers them, we don't ready for deal with me. You can only deal with me in Sierra Leone. Just if you don't know, I don't like flying. I want to fly because I don't have a choice. So if you think going to any part of Europe or any side in the world where you think you have your connections to use against me, you'll be wasting your time. Let us meet here in Sierra Leone because the fight is for the people of Sierra Leone. Let us come and fight here. God bless you all. I pray let God continue for bless me. And without them get scale na the yai, let God go remove them, make them begin for see this without a political lens. See, I'm saying yes, indeed.
All right, so
we are fighting a
one of the
cause
key
that
areas
is worth fighting.
I
May
remind
God
people
bless
that
you all.
within
Thank you.
First Lady be talk, where we not see the reality. The First Lady said she will stand with the workers in like this, very, very strong. And now with a death toll, 13 don't die, 3 days in critical condition. The First Lady be also say, we take we rights by we hand, not so? Just like we take the law na you and just synonymous to our statements, a mob justice statement. Say we go mob justice, and not to me what just on listener. Say we need for take we rights, we need for take we right now we all earn. So even if you law day, we escape the law, we left the law force. Now we take the right now, the law. Now we take the we right now we earn because now so if it happen. And when they just come, that was one of the, that's so then laid the premises. Now so then laid the, then build up the environment, see, now so with the rule. Now make us surprised when they don't turn born again now. They talk about power sharing, they talk about reconciliation, they talk about inclusivity, they talk about, well, then forget all what's their name. They also talk about property in Gambia. Well, I want to support the First Lady is saying that Koidu Holdings that then go pay for made investigator in all get property there. I agree with 100%. Me, I support the First Lady in all get property there na Gambia. But we go not tomorrow. Not so. Now we agree not so because now then power we not get away for. But we go not tomorrow. We get them property there. Then 10 property then for Sweden show we na Gambia. If not all you get her, we go no, not so. Something salon go get there, or maybe we'll sell them. We'll go find out. Not so. The journalists know that they are alive. When government change in future, like it I mean the internet now they forget. We will find this then journalists and then information here. We launch investigation. We go find out who that then gets that in there, and we go no, not so. Perhaps just like Abacha, where he died, he left a lot of properties there. But when when the government be serious, then go after property then. Some of them they recover, some of them not recover them. And he left some billions. He be transferred some billions of dollars now Swiss, but not all they will give, but they will give Nigeria. They will give small. I don't know about to. They will give small, which is a painful thing. You loot the company, you loot the country. You go, yeah. We are just we are different. Just say we need to accept the fact that we are different. We are different species. Would it steal from us? Would it thief from we? Go keep on. Look like the allegation they come out. Dr. Lahai, where they say Madabio Senge now Bitcoin then invest more of the money. This is not to me what say. I'm sure will not be the listener. Bitcoin cool. That's a digital currency where in value depend on timing. It depend on the perception. Depend on the markets. Volatile. The world. It can go up. It can down. You can invest 500 million there. Let's say you can invest $10,000. Maybe in 5 hours in 1 month you can make 2,000. I mean 2 million. If possible. But at the same time, you can almost lost maybe 80 or 90% of that money there. But if not all your money, they feel that because at the end of the day, they say if man or the loss, not so. And that's not their accusation. And some of another accusation they come and say, them Keketoma, Madabio, and Fatima, they not just buy property then na England now. Them buy across Africa. Them buy na Botswana, them buy na Ghana. In fact, Ghana are the new home now. So a lot of people in Ghana they invest. These are allegations because when you call them just now, or you possibly will say, not lie, not so you understand. And some they're not a bar with their name, then they use a third party, a trustee, a company, where at the end of the day, if governments change, some of those companies or them people and they seize them property in their hand. But what I lost, the point what they make here is how we go to bill with Conti. Look like how much money we don't lost where they talk about now. Let's just check we'll call that story there for now, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. How much money lost? Let's just give if you're full this money where they can call so. If you're full, Mr. Suasi, I say really 147 billion 147 billion nine the ACC say then they investigate 147 billion we lost. I just want then just send them for me to the I just want you to correct okay. Lord left for tomorrow, yeah. They allow not to that one. So 147 billion, and when they talk about say we can't, I mean, we not get money. That's also they go to us, but the small what they get, people and they way if you don't say I know they forgive her, and they chap and better one. Can you imagine? But anyway, let's push on go on the next side and the Koidu Holdings saga. We go continue for updates now. Like I said, behind the scene. If the guys are willing for come live, we will give them the mic for me. They can talk to people. May the world know what's going to happen. Because who knows, maybe sometime another 1 month, if this no resolve, then go lost some life. I just hope the first lady they listen this live broadcast today. Then they not just die. The death, they are on you partially. The first lady. No matter how good the intention was, but now death don't result from depression, heart attack, high blood pressure, broken home, social fabric of the area don't broke, don't scatter. Just know say you get percentage from all of this one. You get percentage. You get. Anyway, look on from that side. Another area where we talk about of course I want this one not just I think now 2 minutes. Let us see. No, 1 minute, but it worth listening, it worth watching and pay attention carefully. What they can.
This short video drone footage is giving us a view of the Aberdeen Creek. It runs a site that is being decimated and the rapid and uncontrolled mangrove cutting of citizens of this country. These mangroves are providing ecosystem services that is beyond our understanding. The owners of hotels on the seafront will be affected one day by the unregulated cutting of mangroves at their backyard. We need affirmative action to stop the decimation of the Aberdeen Creek. We need action, or we will one day tell the story when we will no longer have Aberdeen and Lumley beaches. Let's take action now. Drone footage is giving us a view.
Okay, so
of the Aberdeen
like I
Creek.
say, some natural disaster, some disaster then are man-made. Like this one would depend not so small with the nosa. And not the first time this hold on count this clip. But it seems as if the situation is getting we get a similar one back. I think that was a year ago. This one now the new drone footage what them do where outside the water they breathe, outside the mangrove the people and they go cut the and God no do puts them and they not puts them mangrove then they for nothing. It puts them in for a purpose. The other day I'll be try for see some of the benefits them let us call just want to see yeah, one of the key thing where this mangrove where they cut so they do now that it serve as a coastal protection and erosion control. Stubborn buffer, this dense wood system and trunk dissipates wave energy. So anyway, what's the tell for talk like yeah? This now more or less now God put her as a way of for mark and as like roots for make sure say like then control the erosion, like where the swell they just say maybe move the mangrove, they all the swell down, they just come out like that, just because the more that they begin they loss, more begin they wipe out. Now so it creates more way for them, more water they can inside. And like we can get that simple talk today where we be the where them they tell me, they will block water. They will block water because at the end of the day, when you block water, when they come out from that angle for can cause, go anti before. Go anti before. So for now we don't have to wait too much on this painful thing. We just hope say seriousness, the government could be serious about it. There are a lot of things that we I'm sure say important, but this is very important. Long not come one day will begin to talk and say, God forbid. But before God forbid, for forbid and for not so, God help those, not so, not left. God help those who help themselves. All right. Having said that, I want now we move on to another phase where when they say player to watch. This guy at a token today na the 18th of August. Mark this broadcast. If this guy succeed for be the chairman of the ECSL, now don't forget about 2023 election and 2028. No, we just forget about that. Now I not get for men's me word, I not get for say Eve, because first the opposition, no they I go say, we don't talk with the opposition, we don't psych them, we don't watch them campaign, we don't watch them strategy, we don't follow them quite some time. We're not able to feel the hate. You got the point, eh? I don't know, but we're not able to feel the hate. So that make us say, if the opposition sleep at their wing, then give this guy, they allow this guy. Wow. Anyway, I'll just take you to quickly. Where they come.
So now let me go to the seventh recommendation, where I think it's a very important one at the electoral calendar.
Yes.
Do with electoral cycle calendar.
Yes. According to the recommendation, we publish a full electoral cycle calendar within 12 months of the declaration of a presidential election result. And that update should be published every 6 months. Then they ask you for publish this calendar on the website, the Gazette, and we make the copies available to every electoral commission office. We are willing to do that. We are willing to do that, and we're ready for do that. But we partially accept this recommendation because for now we develop a realistic electoral calendar. We get for work that calendar within the framework of the strategic plan we don't develop from 2025 to 2029. There has to be a strategic plan. It is within the context of that plan we develop an electoral calendar. And within that electoral calendar, we will get subsets of other timelines where they develop. So now, until we don't come out to the strategic plan where we work on now already, we don't start, and we hope for complete time in the next 3 months and get back to the public. Then in that document, we will contain a detailed electoral calendar in compliance with waiting this tripartite recommendation.
What are the specific details that we get for the insider electoral cycle calendar? Then?
The calendar, they itemize key processes in line with the law. Okay. For instance, this is 2025. From now to 2026, what's the next immediate activity we undertake? We'll get for the do continuous voter registration. How we get for relate to the National Civil Registration Authority? Which thing at the time frame will be set for able to extract data for people them or picking them, we get for the 18 years come 2028. Or somebody say we go 18 years next year. So all of them there will be set time for them.
All right. Okay. Again, we're going to follow up some of the recommendation we then give, where City Japan implement, and one key now how for delaying tactics don't take place for census actually for take, but they don't push on. and probably it will reach to a time when census maybe further delay. The ECSL maybe then will come up with ideas. Say, you know what you don't get we'll just use the PR system. One of the way for them not able to do constituency and we'll say, okay, we're not able to get the data and maybe the delay the election we ever publish, and we can't find any kind of excuse. But again, like Peter, I'd underline her. Not to magic, not to say we are soothsayer, then people who see the we're not to magician, we're not to Morimande, we're not to looking man. No, just that we don't know them people here, and it's just a fact. This guy, Edmond, if they make an the ECSL boss 2028, it's ability to say foregone. We white man can say foregone conclusion. Foregone conclusion. It's a fact. It's a fact. If this man be the ECSL boss, it's a foregone conclusion. It undone. It undone. It undone. In our mind, he rigged the election. Maybe the opposition tower, God forbid, walk calm in our mind. But this one, you go come back. Some of them will come back and say, Mr. Komon-Tok be talker. I know I'm not to that. It's not. I know it's not a joy. I know it's not a joy. I know under praise. Not to say I want, because just that we're not able to get the sort of like the power for really stop them people here for me to know appointing. I make we talk because now I know we're able to talk and we raise the voice. Now that's what they do. We don't get the power for let that happen. If we see us as a government, if Manabio truly, like what they call and saying are the father of democracy, and he say one in parliament speech, he say it affects one electoral justice. These are the first people and first way for convince some of we for say he really see us. Remove all those commissioners that will be get problem. Allow the fresh face people where people and they get confidence, because it's all about confidence. It's about trust. There's no election. If we don't get doubts in certain people, and then they take them people and back go put them back saying that them for good do, they don't turn born again, they don't go Mecca, they don't change, they don't go forgive them sins, they don't go to Israel, they don't go to the way they are. No. I think we think more than that. No, we think more than that. So Manabio, it's entirely up to you for make Salon or for destroy Salon. We keep watching you, but just no say. Not so powerful. No, not so powerful. Not like we, not so be there like we no more. Not be they even work. They even work, Seth. So just imagine from the blue, God will give you that testing, give you opportunity, where for don't be the best president in the world. Yes, by making sure that, because you don't taste the bitter, you don't taste sweet, you don't taste bitter, you get all the experience, the pain, the suffer, you don't get that. But Motaman, they change, sometimes it's so surprising how we can change and things I live again, like I say. But if you say perhaps now he's super cunning, Mobutu there, then be cunning, so yeah, Jamaica them be super, then be cunning, not so. But then they be calling Assad, Nasir, be calling the list goes on and on and on. Imagine, think about those guys. We are super cunning, and when it comes to power, when it comes to money, when it comes to might, they get everything more than you. So again, the country in a yarn, people in the watch, and we will follow. All right, so fam, we'll log on the world news. Quick one. It's a short one more, and then we wrap up the program.
Well over $300 billion. That was under Joe Biden, a corrupt politician, not a smart man. Never was. By the way, go back 40 years. He was not a smart man 40 years ago either. But now he's in particular bad. This was done by a corrupt administration that shouldn't have been in. And frankly, if the right results of the election were given, if I were president, this war would have never taken place. And he would have been very happy because he would have liked to have seen. I mean, they went through hell. He went through hell. this war would have never happened. And the people that were killed, a couple of million people, a lot of people with soldiers and everything else, and the people that have been displaced and forced into other areas and other countries because of what's happened, none of that would have happened. And I'm just saying that he was a horrible president, whether it was the borders or this, he was just a horrible, corrupt president.
Mr. President,
You want to
I can. Thanks so much. So first of all, we have possibility now to buy weapon from the United States. We are thankful for this program and this opportunity. We are thankful for Europe. They pay for this. And through NATO program, for example, Pearl and etc., we have some programs where we can have some money to finance this. And this is a part, I think, it's not a part for the war and to defend us. It also will be a part for security guarantees, to strengthen our army, to rearm Ukrainian army. This is very, very important. And it depends how much money we need to rearm. For example, the question of air defense, we spoke about it with President Trump, and I'm happy that we have now bilateral decisions and we work on it with production, American production. Nobody in Europe has so many air defense like Patriots, for example. We need it very much, and this is also about defending.
All right, okay. So we not got much yet. The meeting still go on. Of course, we go give an update on how you go come out like. The prospects seem high because European leaders are also in the play, and of course they are accompanying Zelensky. Then there's Trump and Putin meet in Alaska. The meeting come out with high hope. We don't know how this bag will come up. Perhaps another high hope. And if that's happened, there will possibly be another meeting wherein it will be like a tripartite now, America, Ukraine, and Russia, and perhaps, maybe, just maybe, we'll go see this bloody war. We don't take millions of people's lives, shattered people's hopes and dreams, killed, will be brought to an end. Like, you know, just like anything will get beginning again, then we've seen at the ending parties. Well, if you just join with today, we'll look at key issues then now the country. Ex-workers then, Koidu Holdings then, 13 of them reportedly died due to depression, hardship following the shutdown of the company. And we also see the Minister of Internal Affairs also confirmed the same, say, yes, people really die from that, although you know, see the number. And we also see the ECSL, they update the people on the electoral calendar. And of course, we also pay attention on the danger we do now the C part. Well, me now, Mr. Komon-Tok, any of this issue where you find interesting, you want comment on, please do not hesitate. Well, they can't just now, they take 2 minutes break.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
All right. Yeah. So Fambule, we don't kind of the other side of the program. Let's just see. Okay. We don't kind of the other side of the program. We now you turn for talk. All right. Think we don't get the first call on the line. Yes, Ahmed from the UK. You get the platform. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much, Vibora. Thanks for the analysis. As always, let's see, Vibora. We all get a role for play, and one of the role they will for play as citizens. Now you did do so. But remind me for bring some of them here, then all the information, and now we touch steps. Please. You see, now this will talk. When we talk to people, and from all aware, from we all, have a vision about the country, and some people in the play politics now. Now today, look what it happened now, Koidu Holdings, just like you said. And we see how the first lady go there, we see how he insults ministers and try for bring our infighting within their own political party. And the people, the ordinary people in Nigeria suffer so. These are the people where they get stakeholders that are the way them for know them for go to due process, follow the right process, for make them able to challenge whatever Koidu Holdings get for do towards them. Instead, the brand come to politics, it forcibly go, it capture the whole thing. So the way are they now? Look at the problem, look at the misery. Because now this is what they talk. At the end of the day, people get for suffer due to suppression, and the depression, the stress. All of them today, because imagine what you be the hand for a month for look after yourself, you wife, you pick them. Today you have nowhere to get short fund. How you go be, how your life could be. But people know they think. This man from nowhere, it come challenge issues. Now look, you get bigger issues there now for look at now. Now you don't forget about them even. Now you think of now in musical they launch for the now. How you go, how for challenge people there, how for fight the one the way we conspire according to that. They just they drag issues here and there. But look at them now. The ordinary people, they now they suffer today. You see? But what they talk then today, people want to bring politics into this. Sometimes you go for look at the issues them and say things right. This is for the nation, for a country. Because these are our brothers, these are our sisters.
Yeah.
Because no matter what is going along that country, that side, it affects every one of us.
Yeah.
Directly or indirectly.
Thank you very much for your contribution. We had another voice. Yeah. Yeah, we get another voice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Jibi Bangura, thank you for joining us. You get a platform.
Yeah. And thank you for having me.
Yeah.
You see, this whole thing about Koidu Holdings, this are called the man we in at the president for the Koidu Holders Union. We are here now liberty now caller. I say not allow for let them play you as a fool. I say this whole thing are politics. I say tell can. Then same people there where they take you, can you go? That guy the way back and tap and I just fly. Okay, I left him. Now, thing on come back down. And this Koidu Holdings, not only people that will work here suffer this impact. You get people there where then they go buy markets in China, Dubai, then they can't trust to the workman them. Take loans them from bank them, put them property there as a collateral. They don't supply. This don't can happen. They're not able to get the money. They're not able to take the property. Where is Fatima? Where is Fatima? It don't go call people in the minister they say na dog them. They na in the same thing na in say Koidu Holdings the owner of Koidu Holdings say minister them food. You always call minister dog them. You always say minister they na food man them. What a cost.
Anyway, thank you very much, Bill, for your contribution. Yeah, they had another one. Thank you. Yeah, we'll take another voice. Okay, we don't miss this one. Okay, we'll take another voice. Okay, we don't miss this one. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right. Yes, call also they call from.
Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, Arthur, thank you for joining us. You get the platform.
Yeah. Now, with regards to this Fatima bill in business, as I used to say, I'm not surprised at waiting the go on because that just like the Grace Mugabe case, where he wants power at all costs, power don't sweet him, Mother Bill don't make power don't sweet him. The cricketers and they already make so delicate today, and they all make Fatima be waiting to beat Super and Sierra Leoneans they all because of selfish wealth. Now, let we come to the ECSL and the one way they head are now. You see, Sierra Leoneans they lose focus, especially the political parties. They don't lose focus on the activities of the ECSL. Some of we somehow kind of go quiet a little bit because the one day you talk for, you don't see any seriousness. Everybody wants for power. Well, how do you get this power? Now, timeline of activities not there. Since election done 2023, automatically the ECSL a professional organization where they're supposed for able to do timeline of activities without even asking a consultant for do it. Now they don't waste time. Who's them in the develop timetable? Nobody know. Who's them they get for do voter registration and now they can't sit down, they can't think about it. 2 years to election. Who's them they for do all of that? So this election, I look and say 2028. Either it not happen or it happen for the wrong reasons. The SLPP they continue for the back now power there and the box is because with Edmond Alpha now that particular city there, I don't see any good thing they come out of that election. Either we brace up for say election at 2030 or we run into it and get the same thing we get in 2023. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Would you take another voice? Okay, we don't miss this one. And yes, call us. Where they call from?
Yeah, Komon-Tok family.
Yeah, thank you. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
God bless you, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Let God bless you too.
You see, this power sharing for us, they talk, but if you look, like now waiting somewhere Kamari Mother we talk, somewhere Kamano we talk, you go no say not to something, not to today something that we don't belong for a very long time. You understand? But like see APC does SLPP does put this thing as bait. If APC they react, then put pressure somewhere come up by pressure on them, the European Union come, maybe they for say okay, let them do power sharing. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But because when they do that, now make you see this, which is somewhere come with electoral justice, you understand? And which are they see? When I watch already in the talk, 2020 no did pardon people they talk. You see the electoral commissioner, what he say from 2025 to 2029. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk about 2022, he said 2029. That means 2028 election is it in question mark. And if you look SLPP the program we didn't get, you understand, another which is they say 2030. You understand? Just look on that. Then they talk about 2022, so with the common power or whatever. Me, now one thing is suspect about 2020, they say election will take place. They will say, hey, this thing, the census will not do them. And census, the recommendation say they will do them 2 years before the election. You understand? So when they go do the census, and when they can't do the census, they will say they don't get results, they don't do anything, not collect everything, you understand? So that's why they go push time, till 2028 pass.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. Would you add another voice?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Would you take another voice? Yeah, Jibi. Yes, Abdul from US, you get the platform.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah.
Me and a man, we majority of the time they disagree with Mother Bill. I don't agree with him, but situation they force me to agree with him. Where he says salon people want get some easy. Yeah, he buried yesterday.
Yeah.
Say with the wrongs the way they go on. Who's salon man? Where you see grab old placards say we not agree for this.
Yeah.
none. You act or gist no. Instead they say it's tired. Because the salon people learn up for their opposition, they fed for the all the time. I don't know if now you be interview Lara, one statement the way he make. He said he don't know if he go be willing for work for the salon people anymore. That woman Sidom, he work for we diligently, then take this action against him. Nobody, apart from you when they talk about the media, one salon man you know see grab say, hey, this year they go wrong.
I tell you.
What's wrong with we? Then we only put the blame for opposition. How many people are there at the opposition? How many there at the opposition? The rest of we were occupants there. We used to forget a Sierra Leone, whereby people who vote for Tijan Kaba when he win the election, they demonstrate against Tijan Kaba. Who say things go wrong? We don't see that anymore. We don't see that anymore. We just fall and fall foot. They are like, if we not blame Samura today, we blame Anes. We just blame. That's how we for continue for live. Then people like go bail this over way again. And then we left us out left. You know, they tin up, they complain, they expect, say, God who can solve the problem. We need for make effort. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdul. And it's a good one. It's a sharp one. And all right. Just okay. All right. So like the situation now we country, it don't become I like when you talk this one that we get that thing we like for take other person and not so go put bangana fire with all what it the thing where something can pin some of we they see certain people there even when the okay lower another voice yes yeah Jubila, thank you for joining us from New Jersey. You're welcome. Sorry, film day.
They were in the movie. You know, you can get some movies that they show you the behind the scene. So what do they see so now? Now 2023 behind the scene, where they talk say everybody has so you know for let them get will not need more about for no say they do so that they show we say what's in the plan so. Now, what's in the happen 2023? Now, they do back to they're not even for change. So the APC party therefore make sure see anything we then they do, if for Nippon and the board, especially this sports way they talk say if they put an ECSL for the chairman a problem. The PRC system would be adopted for 2023. It made 2023 election. When they say they can give election at the whole world, it make all the election and it fed them all. Because that what happened at Salon 2023, not an election. So when they go and fed for PIC system, say that the best system, not the best system. Now the only system where them no say
easy for easy.
So the APC therefore make sure they then guys who not repeat us in another behind the scene and the person, the movie. Then Fatima. That thing what please that be sing so. Not a bad thing when they say Coco also. Dr. Olona na people in the area they will mean. Dr. Olona they say Coco was now post you don't left something they cook, you left I go pizza body but I tell you they can defer overtake it. So Fatima na post you and then they put in don't know what he for do. Look what he don't go do for Koidu Holdings. You can't make people and they die because they left in Coco the rose, they don't go pizza body but something enough for put on back. Now look what you don't go do, you don't go burn people and now. You know what they say? Now, my way, you don't understand saloon people, you don't understand saloon politics, you don't understand SLPP, you know, above all, you know, something in demand. I'm probably Andy.
Right.
When many people, when many man go hold for Fatima Biuna, so Mr. Komon-Tok, so go now even for big for them.
Anyway, we keep an eye on the road. Forget more information.
God bless you all, man. A massive demonstration. I'm going to for big people are coming up now. All right. Don't. That's in any point, Andy.
I like your consistency. Nande, we get for trust. Nande na yan. We will keep an eye. Thank you, Jubila.
God bless you all, man.
Yeah. All right. We'll take two more calls and then we'll wrap up the voice. Okay, Lord, we had this one. Okay, don't miss this one. All right. Okay. This again, don't miss. All right. To still open the line for two more calls and then we'll wrap up before we can concentrate on the comment side. I think the key message is clear. For some reason, I just continue to forget the faith, for the belief, say, this, what would they do so? Again, for, born good picking, again, for provide dividend, because at the end of the day, if we all vex, I don't see people and behind the scene wait tired, wait tell me say, me, I just gains. Me, I don't even know what if I do. And it can somehow I wouldn't even understand. People Sierra Leoneans, they say me I just tired. Let me be do what you have to do. I'm telling you, just do what you have to do. God let God do it. But I think it's too early for us give up on Sierra Leone. This is my own personal opinion. It's too early for let Sierra Leonean give up on Sierra Leone. It's too early, regardless of the situation. What you for do now for continue for put more pressure on them. And some of we don't take up this one as a we're champion. This one it's a huge sacrifice. We're not able to explain that yet. But in certain situation, in time for your country, you got to do something. You got to put yourself now the forefront, and try for lead and put some mechanism in place for like support. If you're not affected today, it will affect you tomorrow. People are not going to salon because of the corrupt system. They don't buy their houses in, they don't buy their lands in, they don't buy they're not able to get her, or they buy more. One of my friend called me then this year. Somebody then na Germany we ask them for make for a passport. They don't pay for the passport though. So what they then do back, they can call, I think they know say the person abroad and say if we pay 2 term because the system not seeing him. I mean, then finally say he gets passports where the passport I think now you need the passports. Of course, you already get the passport. So, but this not so just isolated issue. They say they get that pattern day, even though we're not launching investigation that Sunday. But I know for that because Mrs. F, they don't go charge me for like I renew my passport 2 times. Where I vex, I know my sister will be saying I pay that money. Me don't pay them. For some reason, they say they lost within the paper lost they have to pay 2 times. Was so no, I say no. No, a painful. I will give that money, they go it but let person not we don't pay for the thing. Receipts day. Receipts day. Why go power one for pay 2 times? This thing happened to me. That monkey passport to then give it. I don't pay. Don't the person say he lost the paper there, I for pay back. Oh my God. And the similar woman party called me, I just laugh. He called me say don't get similar. But you know, I don't say the lost people and say if you don't get passports, so before that, for clear the anyway. If you not talk today, if it's not your business, tomorrow you go come back say, had I known, I should have at least participated. Okay, let's take the last call for tonight. This is gonna be the last call. Yes, caller, outside the call from.
Komon-Tok, how you doing? Everybody.
No bad, boss.
Yeah, I understand. I call from Philly.
Yeah, understand. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. I'm the last lucky caller.
Yes,
I just followed up to waiting my brother Abdul just say about the people in the country where like they're not even do anything. It's like now me you two way they outside.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe saying now we get it right for fair because some of them are the continent not able for grab for do anything for themselves because of the system, the one that they set up the system. But at the same time, then self get a role for play. If we they outside, some of we then at the job, they listening to your program or whatever it is, stuff like that. For me, no more will know what's in the go on at the country day. But sometimes something they happen at the country, when you call for ask them, they don't know nothing what's in the go on. It's
That's
like
good. That's good.
the
Yeah.
situation just kind of normal to them. They don't even know what's in the go on. So I can look and say, but how comes in the go there? Something in the way they happen within you know they know they know. The people away they outside that they first get information.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
So now they look at it and say, normal, like, because back then we even get like APC, SLPB, back in the days like Chijan Kaba, people and they grab and they demonstrate. Anything we they go around the country, we don't know what's in the go on. with the gap we demonstrate and set out for fix some things. But it's like some people in the way you talk about mother bill and other stuff, then they vex back. Like say, you know, nothing happened or nothing wrong with him themselves. You know, so we need to know what we do about this entire situation. But I did talk about waiting for come up about this election or whatever it is. Komon-Tok, I mean, I know it's right for IT waiting to go on about the country. This is a very sad situation, but the election will get for right. The election will get for right 2028. So waiting then people that they talk about in order for right. So let me just pray and see how best God will take with country. Because right now, like, you know, the situation just kind of worse every day. Things don't just get better for we. And we really outside, we try for make sure say some of we family and a salon, you know, try for push up, and we they suffer. It's like they work like saying they work. So Lord, we pray let God take control and let things get better, you know. So
thank you very much, my brother. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So family, this is gonna be the last call for tonight. We tell them plenty thank you. They are don't call, and yourself don't call, don't try not go through. As always, we apologize. Tomorrow, we will come back possibly, or we will listen to you. And these are the things that they say. And this, if I had to take from this last caller, and not only the first person don't say people don't deal with this program. You say, "What I'm going to salon." People, you know, the things just normal. Nobody not seem to be bothered at all. And the worst cases, you just say somebody, particularly that we say in school, graduates, it gets maybe you get internet, you get a megabyte. Then they come back for can't defend the people the way they create the difficulties, they enable an environment for let things not thrive. Then they come back and defend it. That's not the worst part of it. And you get people there, then they're not the diaspora, then they see how things and they unfold. Then they come back and defend, team where you know get no, you know, they would defend. Now that make we they go now Burkina Faso for go show now live pictures. Next month, God's willing, when I will see what did they say, the grand truth thing. If in a lie, then they lie because certain things they will not want to talk. This guy, if you are like, you know, well, I go say maybe the people because every country, every government need the people and support. Maybe perhaps people and rally behind their support and make waiting their reason on this. But you know, the best in journalism, if we're going to the gun, that's not the best. We they go now Burkina Faso, now we'll see. This man we just take here power a few years ago, which he don't do. And we now we're not under sanction. Then they're under sanction, we're not under sanction, not compare and contrast and see. Maybe people don't go begin to understand. Anyway, not take on the comment side, we'll take 10. We fumble in our Facebook. I think Facebook a problem. I just see so. Then just send this message. They don't delete the old self. So that makes sometimes we can advise send up your attention on YouTube, Facebook. You know, say crowded. You know. Anyway, not take 10 no more. This one is from Abdul. Sorry, Fibian Fofana. Fibian, look, I can give Abdul name. Vivian, they say Abdul has hit the nail on the head. Why are Sierra Leoneans become so afraid to stand up for their rights? Yeah, Favor, thank you for that. Yes, so Fumble, that not it. The message, like, share, and subscribe, please. Been 2K. If be fine make then rain calm the net. Brozak una go get some sleep. Okay, I think it is. This okay, I think all right. This one they come from HKML. It's Northwesterners are so concerned about development, while Southeasterners are so concerned about preserving their culture. George Walker, they say, caring is sharing. This program with your family and friends. Spread the word. George, thank you, as always. Enough respect. And Zachariah, thank you for joining us. Of course, as always, much respect. Mary J, Mr. Komon-Tok, Madabi has already destroyed our beautiful country. You can only know someone's true attitude when they are in power or when they are rich. Mother has shown us its real attitude. Yeah, a lot of people, yes, it's a wisdom word now, you test man in three things. Test in money, you test in power, you test out too, man, in man's side. But in general, man, that mortal man in general, then to tear power and money, my God, you will know the true character. And then you can always see power not to change the individual. The power they only reveal your true self. Anyway. Mbappe Kun and Adam Binto go have delivered a message to Mother Bill to an overpower of his force. Wow. This one is more from sis, but now they are, but the people are dying, nothing to eat. Why do you go there? You talk, you two do and talk. And yeah, Kitske, thank you for joining us. Yeah, my brother Kelvin to say thank you very much. And of course, Edward Lennox, thank you for joining us. And of course, Sunshine, Abdul, Alfer, Alusain, and to the rest of the family members, we tell them plenty, thank you. And we hope for come back tomorrow. And for again, we bring count another pictures from Burkina Faso. They'll see. They'll see the packaging. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. Bye bye.
We the talk and right, we the talk and play from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Vibration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat, tell time. We the talk and right, we the talk and play from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Vibration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from the seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Komon-Tok, place to be with the young and care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Not Komon-Tok, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, Komon-Tok, you gon' hear me loud. We We no go hide, we go make we frown. From salon to the one where they stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Army to make a choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be with a young prayer for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok.